Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Yessie. Welcome. So today's video is going to be a rose gold half cut crease. I've never really done a half cut crease, but I did a look similar a couple of weeks ago, and it kind of turned out by accident like a half cut crease, and it was really cute. So I figured I'd recreate it for you guys. Rose gold is like, you know, the new thing. Everybody loves it. And I wanted to dip into my Dream Street palette again and do another look with it because I did a very out there look in my first video. So I wanted to do something a little bit more wearable for like your everyday girl or boy. So I already have my foundation, powder, concealer, brows done. My last couple of videos I've been doing this because it's just easier to focus on the eye makeup and then finish off the face with like the accessories, I guess you can call it, like the blush, the highlight, the lips. But yeah, I do have a video of my foundation routine and my eyebrow routine, so I'll link it down below if you guys want to see it. Oh, I also wanted to say a big thank you on my last video. I have been getting a lot of love on it and I got a couple of new subscribers, so hi to you guys, my new subbies. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for the love, and if you guys want to see more videos like the mimosas with my chismosas stuff, I will definitely do those. I do have a couple of ideas. So yeah, if you guys enjoy those videos, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up so I know that you like videos like that. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to start off with putting some powder on my under eye to prevent any fallout since we've already done our foundation. I'm going to use my Born This Way powder. So let's dip into our Dream Street palette. I'm going to take the shade Shooting Star on a big fluffy brush and just put that all over my lid and crease as our transition shade. Now I'm going to take a smaller, fluffier brush and I want to dip into the shade Sweet Dreams. It's like this corally color. I kind of want to play with it a little to warm up the look. Work that into the crease and outer corner with a very light hand. I just wanted to give like a slight bit of like pinkish to the eye. Now with the M433 brush, it's like a smaller, denser brush. I want to take the shade Potion right here. We are focusing this more in our outer corner and keeping it lower. Now with like this skinny brush, it's a Luxie brush 237. I want to take the shade Elfish and deepen that outer corner and crease. I really like this brush because it gives a very precise application for the outer corner and crease. I'm going to take my first fluffy brush that I used and go back into that first transition shade and buff everything out, focusing on the upper portion of your lid. So now we're going to move on to the cut crease. I'm going to take a concealer. I'm using the ColourPop one. This is my first time I do this with concealer, so bear with me. Take this small precision brush. Cut that crease out. Now that the creases are cut, let's go into the star of the show, which is Twinkle, this beautiful rose gold color. And with a little flat brush, start packing that color in. Now I want to wet this shade just because I feel like it will intensify it so much more, and I am going out tonight, so I want to be sparkly. Let's take some Fix Plus and wet the brush. Looks pretty good. Excuse me if it's not as sharp, but this is my first time doing a half cut crease, and I think it's coming out okay. All right, so now that our creases are cut, let's go and deepen those outer corners again and fade everything in. I'm going to take my Morphe brush, dip into Potion, start blending that outer corner. And then taking Elfish and deepening that up a bit. Now with this brush that has no additional product, I want to blend the upper area a little bit. All right, now let's wipe off all that excess powder. So I'm gonna take the shade Moony and put that in my brow bone. I'm gonna dip back into Moony again, wet my brush, and then just apply it on the arc of my brow bone, just to intensify that color a little more. And then I'm gonna take that shade again, put that in my inner corner. So let's move on to the lower lash line. I'm gonna take this flat definer brush and take the shade Potion and run that on our lower lash line. Then we're gonna take the shade Elfish and we're gonna focus that on the outer corner of the bottom lash line. And now with that small fluffy brush that we originally used with the Elfish color, I'm gonna go back into Elfish, concentrate that in the outer corner again. And now lastly, to really blend out the bottom lash line, we're gonna take the first transition shade and run that all on the lower lash line. So that's pretty much it for the eyes. Let's move on to bronzer, blush, and highlight. For bronzer, I'm gonna take my Koko Collection palette by Kylie Cosmetics and take that bronzer shade. For blush, I'm gonna go into my Ofra blush palette. I used this in my last video. So I'm gonna take this first shade right here. It's like a nude kind of. I kind of want to mix in that second shade. It's more nude. Now for highlight, I'm going to take my Ofra highlight. I did use this in my last video as well, but I've been so obsessed with it. I know I'm late to the bandwagon. It is the Ofra highlighter in Beverly Hills. For this look, I'm only going to focus on this goldish and pinkish shade, hopefully to make like a rose gold. So I think I want to highlight my inner corners a little bit more. So I think I'm going to go in with this pinkish shade and put that in my inner corner. All right, so the pinkish shade wasn't brightening it like I wanted to, so I dipped into the whiter highlight shade, and I think it's good. So I really wanted to put falsies for this look, but I really didn't have time to go pick some up and I didn't have any on hand. So we're just gonna put hella mascara on. And I'm using my trusty L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. So for lips, I'm going to take the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick. It's in the shade Sellout. So now let's finish off the look with some MAC Fix Plus to set everything in. Alright guys, so this completes the final look on this rose gold half cut crease situation we got going on. Now I know the cut crease is not super sharp and defined, but like I said previously, this was my first time doing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and recreate it. I think it's fun and girly and rose gold. I like it. So yeah guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. So don't forget to like this video, comment down below, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.